All right, I am back in the confession chair, ready to share some secrets, but this time it's going to be an all-tell review on the website Boutique by the Box. So whether you are unfamiliar with Boutique by the Box, or maybe you're really well-versed in the world of Boutique by the Box because you have heard about them from my YouTube channel, either way, hopefully this video provides you with new information and more insight on how I decide which boxes I am willing to pick up to then resell on Poshmark and eBay for a profit. And also, I am going to be sharing in this video how I find out about their new upcoming boxes before they're even listed on their website. So if all of that sounds good to you, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and in return, I will show you a cutesy clip of Mr. Houdini because he always wants to say hi to you guys. And also, don't forget to subscribe down below for more reselling content. And yeah, I think I covered everything in my intro, so let's just get into it. All right, so I have done one of these all-tell reviews before on my channel with a different liquidation company, but today is all about Boutique by the Box. If you are unfamiliar with them, they are a New York-based liquidation wholesale company that curates boxes for small businesses and, of course, us resellers. They make my life as a reseller so much easier because obviously I am able to source and shop from the comfort of my own home in my sweatpants at 12 a.m. if I feel like it, which, let's be honest, my bedtime is 8:30 p.m., no joke. There is obviously something to be said about the convenience of shopping online, doing your comp research in the comfort of your own home, and then of course getting all of these items straight delivered to your door. They offer a variety of boxes, whether you are more interested in common mall brands to get those small consistent sales as a volume seller, or maybe you're more curated and niche and really looking for those designer pieces. They got you covered either way with their limited drops that consistently come out on a weekly basis. But what I will say about their website is a lot of their boxes are limited quantity, meaning once they do have a drop, most likely that is it. Or if they do restock, they sell out so fast, which honestly seems like it could be a bad thing, but also it is a really good thing for resellers because that means that they only have a limited amount of inventory to then obviously spread out into the reselling world, so that way things aren't too overly saturated. Obviously, it's bad if you miss the drops, which is why today I really wanted to share my insight on how I know when new inventory is coming to their site to make sure I don't miss out on new boxes. But before I do, I quickly just want to share, in case you are new to the Boutique by the Box world, that I do have my own discount code with them because I have purchased so much from them. I did end up reaching out and was able to get a discount for you guys. If you are brand new and you happen to see something on their site as a new customer, you can use the code LindsayNicole10 for 10% off your first order. And I have a second discount code where you can use LindsayNicole5 for any reoccurring purchase, meaning any other purchase that you happen to buy after your first one. So I think that is, first of all, an amazing way if you are interested in supporting this channel, but also to save some money on your liquidation, because you know, as a reseller, you're always trying to cut your cost of goods as low as possible. So thank you if you happen to use my discount codes. And I'll leave all of that information down below, as well as some of my favorite Boutique by the Box boxes that I personally have purchased from them. A couple of you have asked me in the past, how do I know when new drops are happening or new inventory is listed on their website? And the number one way on how I find this information out is, of course, by joining their email list. With that, you will get an email notification basically immediately after they do post their new listed inventory on their website, so you can run over there and check it out for yourself. But let's just say you're on their website and you see a box that is sold out. You can now join a Restock email notification list where you will get notified when that box comes back in stock, which is honestly so great because you never know which boxes are going to be restocked. For example, I know that I have seen a lot of restocks for their Good American boxes, and it seems to sell out out every time I'm on the website, but it seems also like they've been restocking it a lot. So definitely do that if you are interested in sold out boxes. Lastly, if you are interested in knowing when new boxes and new brands are going to be released, definitely follow them on Instagram. That is where they share all of their information. They even have pull Insta stories where they ask us about different brands. So that also gives me more insight as to what they are picking up next to then, of course, buy to resell online for a profit. And then the cycle continues. Now that you know all my tips for not missing any of their new listed inventory, restocked inventory, and upcoming inventory, now let's talk about my thought process for actually choosing boxes that I think are worth reselling on Poshmark and eBay, and how I check comps before even receiving these boxes in the mail. All right, so I am officially at my desk and I officially have my laptop, and I figured this would be a good opportunity for me to shop and browse online with you so you can see some available boxes and also my thought process on how I check to see if these boxes are worth reselling online for a profit. So let's just get straight into the website. So step one is obviously click shop, and we're going to look at in stock now. These are all the boxes that are available at this time, which is nice to have that filter because usually when I'm on their website, I'm looking to buy something now. So it seems like they did restock their good American inventory, which I know I unboxed for you guys. I've also unboxed their L'Agence inventory, so I think we're going to test out something new today. We have Daydreamer, Show Me Your Moo. We have the Ultimate Swimsuit box, which I did unbox for you too. Lulu's 1 Teaspoon, Everlane, which sounds kind of interesting, Generation Love, and obviously the boxes continue from there. But what I'm thinking we're gonna do today is Show Me Your Moo, because some of you have actually mentioned this box to me and said that it did perform well for you. So I kind of want to go through the process of testing it out for myself. All right, so we have this Show Me Your Moo box. We have casual and formal dresses. Their casual dresses are sold out, but here's that restock notification option if you want to put in your email and get notified when they do come back in stock. So let's look at their formal dresses. I will say one thing I really do love about their website is that they have different quantity boxes from 5 pieces to 100 pieces, meaning if maybe you're not very familiar with the brand, but you kind of want the exposure, experience, and take the gamble or the leap on reselling those pieces for yourself, but you don't want to invest a lot, I highly recommend just testing the waters with a box of 5. Okay, so for a box of 5, let's check out our cost of goods. So we're gonna do 150 divided by 5, which is $30 per dress. And something that I will say about Boutique by the Box is that there is no tax and it is free shipping, which is awesome because obviously that would then add into our cost of goods, which we don't want. So we are gonna look at this one because I am interested in it, and of course I'm gonna read the description. So for formal dresses, it does say that they are all new with tags and new without tags, but the majority of these items are first quality, new, bagged, tagged, bridesmaids, chiffon dresses. I am just scrolling to see some of the reviews and some of the dresses that people have already received. Most importantly, when you are looking to purchase a box like this, especially one that isn't necessarily manifested in knowing exactly what styles are going to be within this box, is to try to gather as much information as you possibly can. So something that I would do is, first of all, look at the pictures of each of the dresses that could possibly be in your box. Now, these are all casual pieces. We need those bridesmaids dresses. These are the bridesmaids dresses, and also some of the bridesmaids dresses are actually within some of the reviews, which is really good information to have because most likely you're gonna get some of those dresses within your boxes too. But let's start with the listing pictures. So I am going to copy this image. I am then going to go into my Canva and create a new image because we just want to isolate one of the dresses. I am then going to go to Google image search, drag my picture in to see if I can find it online, and here we go. We have a lot of show me your moo results. So we have some from Poshmark. One is being listed for $80. We have another one on eBay for $80, which it seems like that is a duplicate listing. We also now have the stock photo, and we have the style information, which it's called the Caitlin Ruffle maxi dress. It seems like it's being sold on Walmart, but that also could be connected to ThredUp because ThredUp has some partnership with Walmart. I don't know much about that, but that's what I'm assuming. And as we scroll, you are basically seeing more of the same thing. So let's click on one of these. And so by looking at this information, we also have some description information as well, which is amazing because this gives me some more insight on what these dresses could typically sell for. But of course, just because you list something for a certain price, it does not mean it resells for a certain price. So let's look at some solds. All right, so let's look at some comps for this exact style, but of course they're going to have a variety of different patterns. And it seems like comps are a little bit all over the place because I see some for like $70 and then a couple for $30, but then there is one for $120. I see another one for $100, $100, $190, $75. So a few were being sold at really, really low prices, but actually the majority of them seem to be sold for over $65. Now, of course, I'm not going to do this with every single piece, but obviously if I wanted to look at the next dress, I would then cut the rest, save the image, and do the same process over and over again. Like I said, something else that is really useful is obviously not just the reviews on the box, but also to see what items people have been receiving in their prior boxes. So let's click on this one because it is easier for us to, of course, go into Google image search to find. This particular dress sold for $165, which is an amazing start. We're going to save that image again. We are going to go and drop it into Google Lens. And here we go. We have it being sold on Show Me Your Moo for $198 currently, which is a really good sign because obviously those newer styles are more sought out after. We then have it on Poshmark selling for $100. Of course, there are many listings on here, but I have a feeling a lot of these listings are duplicate listings, meaning that people are cross-listing onto multiple platforms, which sounds like a reseller to me. This one right here sold for $120. Again, we were able to find the style name, the stock photo, and all of the information we need. So when we do receive these items, it's going to be so much easier to list. So then obviously if I were interested in purchasing a box like this, I would scroll through all of the reviews to find all of those formal dresses to then check comps on to see if they are worth reselling or skipping on this box. But honestly, this kind of looks like a good one. So if you have purchased this box, definitely let me know your insight down below. Maybe I'll wait to see what you guys think of it before I take the leap in it myself. Not gonna lie, I did source this morning and spent like $800 on other inventory. So that's why I'm not pulling the plug just the second. I think I spent enough for today. All right, guys, that is officially everything I wanted to talk about in today's video. So hopefully it was helpful in knowing my thought process on how I purchase these boxes and decide if they are worth reselling. Your support means the world to me, so thank you again if you do decide to use any of my discount codes that I will leave linked down below. And also, if you haven't seen any of my Boutique by the Box unboxings, then I will pop that playlist up on the screen because let's just say I have done a few. So definitely check those out. And with that said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I shall see you in my next one. Say bye. Bye, Houdini. See you in the next video. He says bye.